I want to talk about some of my starseed um, abilities, energies I connect to, resonate with. And first and foremost, I want to also explain that whatever archetypal energy you embody at this moment or in general, it's basically an exalted preference of yours. That's why you connect or we connect. Of course, everyone connects uniquely, but also in our journey of our soul, the soil, the exalted preference, which energy archetype you feel most likely to connect to, and you exalted energy, aka you embody it. So we are all each different in that regards, but it's all innately connected because it's all divinity. Because if we choose to play out separation, then that's a, a plane we can create it. But then again, it comes from creation, from the soil, from the heart. Nevertheless, this is another topic. Now I want to talk about about Spican abilities, capabilities, and real shapeshift. Yeah, because that's connected to that energy. Because I want to explain furthermore that energy, because it's also quite awesome energy, and it can also be found everywhere as well. Like I said, it's just an exalted preference, and so let's get straight to the point because it's quite awesome. It's quite awesome energy. Um, like many higher density planes energies where you connect with your soil. Soil, I say soil because it's similar to soul, or that's how you can explain it. It has quite pure energy as well, and because with that energy you quite well understand it, that that's where we come from, what I explained to you. So I've seen within everyone these abilities, and like I already explained, it's not only the negative connotation with this shapeshift thing, that only lizards and some negative players do that, because these motherfuckers, to large part, they don't even fully tap into that energy, because they in their mind still play out, pretend to be, and that they don't have it yet. Because you connect to the pure energy through the soul, through the soil. Now they embody whatever they choose to embody. Now put that to the side. Now obviously, originally we're all true soul creators. Now this is also a whole other topic as well. Not just to tell you guys, because everyone has the ability to create magic with what they were given or dealing with. That's even what the inner child of everyone, even in the most fucked up, you know, situations, or yeah, dealing with things plays out. So now obviously it's, though the magic comes from the soil, so if they deny it themselves, then that's what it is to a large part. Nonetheless, to these abilities, I find it quite cool and awesome to see that with, and it's my journey myself, because I never really felt like, this sounds super weird, but I always knew I'm my own avatar. I never felt like a human. Like, I even felt like beyond. And we all now know we are energy, and it's nothing new. And also, like I already said, this is getting more popular. Also, this or this energy coming through. Now, obviously, regards to where we connect with our soil to that. Because it's actually not it wasn't that much of a popular star system to so many, unless you were really in the Starseed community and interested most of the time in that stuff. Nonetheless, it's, like I said, really pure like energy as well. Um, Obviously, it's its own tune. Like I said, the higher densities are anyways because we're getting much higher and more to the truth, closer to the truth. Nonetheless, so we play out more in truthhood instead of falsehood, right? We will play more with these kind of forms closer to omega than to all kind of forms. Um, yeah, you can play with the further you go away from truth or pretend to. Nonetheless, that's the real shapeshift, guys. So you understand it. It's nothing bad, and you do it all the time too. In fact, everyone does. So I don't know what your motherfuckers are on about in this whole fear mongering, uh, because I've seen it with everyone. Like, motherfucker, you're not a brick, you're not a stone, and even the stone changes with time. Obviously, it's attuned to lower octaves, much more rooted in nature, though, so much more rooted in truth, because the planet is a higher being and connected to divinity much more than when you go away from it into fake vortex. We came here to heal. So, but it's used to lower octaves, so the change moves slowly. Same with like the earth stability and growth and perseverance represents. Um, Obviously, it all mirrors one another. So perseverance you can also find actually within everyone's journey in many regards. So now let's get to the real shapeshift though. Everyone looks differently each day, each second. It just depends what your exalted preference is. If you connect more to a certain archetype and you felt more drawn to that soil, then obviously that's what you radiate outwards, because that's been your soil and that's been nurturing you. So that's what you express or feel more likely to express and become the star of it, the alpha of it, the expression of it. Okay, so that's it. And with this star energy and capabilities and abilities, it's much more in it to notice in its exalted presence, in its presence, or its pure, or in its more energetical understanding, too, of that kind of ability. Especially, that's why I find it so awesome. There are so many cool things within. This universe is gifted with and gifts us, or through creation we were gifted with, and all kind of cool magical stuff, right? So I just want to explain this because it's such a different worldview, especially been in the past of my journey, because I could even I had all kind of hair colors through growing up, and I didn't even try to. I mean, we all more or less had, when you look back at pictures of your self when you were younger, and which is also a different quantum timeline. The more you do the spiritual work, nonetheless, that's the whole thing. That's what plays into it. My with everyone, their appearance changed, and that's just the outside, because it's the energy, the purer form. So it's what I just want to tell you guys. Like, alone through that, you can realize, or I realize, or know that I'm not merely this. Okay, this is creation, or what I came for to express, radiate through my divinity. So Obviously, with Earth, you're much more connected to that element, and that's how we then got these bodies. Um, but with a lot of you motherfuckers, you think like we are stones or bricks or something like, but that ain't the truth, okay? That's just what I want to tell you, and that's what's so awesome with this energy. So, no, I'm not gonna shapeshift into a lizard or some shit, unless I want to. No, but if you go through energy, you already know you can connect to all kind of energies, and you already do, and you already do with your friend circle, and then you took upon you these kind of traits, and then I saw it also with all kind of motherfuckers who not even who don't even believe such stuff. So that's the whole point I'm trying to make here. You came here from divinity and energy, okay? And these are energies you interface, and where your heart is, this where your soul is, um, that's what nurtures you, and that's what you took upon yourself, right? What nurtures you, and that's your body then. So shapeshifting is merely understanding this in this kind of essence, and then like with all where your soil is, like I said, you kind of become alpha, aka you become the star of that. It's where you direct, um, or you find yourself more to direct. So this means with these cool abilities, you're already more aware of it. So this just means that it is magical. I don't know how to explain it to you though. It's kind of awesome. It's much more connected, like I said, to a higher plane. A whole different understanding opens up a whole new world, like all these higher realms are. So it's just kind of cool. So y'all motherfuckers talking about all kind of things, but already doing this stuff. Okay, if you want to look like a most of the time, if you want to look like people who like fairies want to look like a fairy, obviously tend to look like a fairy. If you want to look if you want to look like a bodybuilder, you obviously this has also to do with some physical, but you already program your mind. You already to the pushed it into your subconscious. You're already preparing yourself. You already give yourself that energy input. That's why you're already feeling like working out. That's a message you already give your body. If you wanna if you wanna look like, you know, a cat, these motherfuckers, I already see that within these motherfuckers because it's the energy they connect to. So and then some, it's all kind of different, more exalted or less exalted, but until you pretend to, or you, yeah, until there's a pattern, or you pretend to be on the ceiling, or yeah, still push it out in your vortex, you're not lost in it. Okay, so now from one perspective, that's why you gotta be aware with what you mix and mingle your DNA, aka what information you let into your subconscious or energy motion body and mind mental body, but nonetheless that's basically it. It's all kind of cool things, and that's also where you connect to the energy of creation, because that's what these higher planes do. And also they all, like I said, like I don't want to say they are each other, but you can see where they all connect to into each other, because that's when they say we are all each other because we are all mirrors. But like I said, then we are the exalted preference of the archetype we choose to embody. And yeah, it's all then though about becoming your own creator again, also your own creation, because also depends where you need to heal your inner male or inner female, and then how the inner child connects to that, and all kind of parts of yourself, because as you got the crown and the heart, and you got in the crown the left brain and the right brain, the same with your solar plexus. So you got because right brain is considered female and left brain male, from certain perspectives. The same goes with your solar. You got the solar male and the solar female, although solar is considered male, but the golden energy also of the crown, the Holy Father, or the masculine Christ, it's always this kind of perfection energy, also represented in the golden energy, which kind of includes all, or is behind it all, because that's what the male aspect represents. Now you already see that goes also back into the female, because female represents the whole. Now this, I don't know what I'm talking about, this is a whole other video. The whole, the holiness, not hopefully not the black hole, because that would be the chest, but that would be on when we went too low. Nevertheless, I just want to say to you, because you got an inner son and inner daughter within yourself. The real spiritual dudes out there know this. Some are still in denial of it. You're only denying yourself, though, and you will realize this at due time. But these motherfuckers need to realize other things before that too, because that's the journey. Because obviously you can't skip over the ladder of success that you were given if you would have chosen that path. Now, no more hiding. I already talked about the two. And yeah, that's basically it. I already talked about other things right now.